Okay, I want to welcome you today again to Networking Basics. Okay, and today we are going to be making RJ45 network or local area network cable. Okay, you can buy this with the sheath from any store that sells computer parts. Okay, and we can buy these connector ends. Okay, and we can actually make these cables. Okay, they're very easy to make, and you only need to know a couple things. Okay, and instead of you going out there and spending a lot of money you don't have, particularly in these rough economic times, you can actually, as I said, make your own um, cables. Okay, um, as I said, these are called connector ends, and this has a sheath. Okay, under this sheath we have twisted pairs. Okay, when I say twisted pairs, we have wires in there that are twisted, and the twisted pairs help in maintaining reliability and connectivity. Okay, that helps in ensure that the data is more or less stable for the most part. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is, as I said before, we're going to be actually showing you how to make one of these cables. Okay, all right. The first thing that we need to understand is something about standards. Okay, there are A standards. There's an A standard, sorry, and a B standard. Okay, essentially we have a T-568A and a T56B standard. Okay, they differ only in connection sequence, not in use of the various colors. Okay, and the standard that we're going to be using essentially, and if you take a, a close look at this, okay, and we can see here that we have a white brown or brown, sorry, a white orange, an orange, a white green, a blue, a white blue, a green, a white brown, and then a brown. Okay, and that is essentially how we're going to be putting these wires in. When we take off the sheath, we're just going to fix the wires in that particular order. We're just going to push them up as far as we can get them. Okay, once that is done, okay, we get this tool here, very handy tool, and we'll place the connector in here, and then we'll press down very firmly. Okay, and that should lock the wires in place so that they don't come out after. Okay, so a first task here is to remove the sheath from over the wires. Okay, you don't want to take off too much because it's very important that the pairs within here remain twisted, but we just want enough to put in the connector end. Okay, so let's take off this sheath here. This is not the perfect tool for this. There is a tool that has a circular blade that you can just spin it around the sheath a couple times, and it will come off. Okay, but this is not the perfect tool. Unfortunately, I don't have that tool, but this with a little trial and error should work out. So I'm not going to I'm cutting the sheath from around the twisted pairs. As I said, I don't have the correct tool, so you have to be patient with me on this one, because I don't want to cut the wires on the inside and then have to go at it again. Okay, let me see if this can. Okay, it probably needs to do a little more cutting. It's still not ready yet. Let me give it some more cut. Hopefully I've not cut any of those important wires in there. Let me check this pliers now and see if I can get this. Right. So I have my wires here. Fortunately for me, I've not damaged any. So I have my wires here, okay? But they're all mixed up. As I said, they're twisted, okay? We have the blue and blue-white twisted. We have the brown and brown-white, they're twisted. The green and green-white, they're twisted, okay? And the orange and orange-white, they're also twisted. The first thing I need to do is to take off, is to untwist them, okay? And I'm going to be doing that very, very shortly. I'm going to be separating them, okay? Alright. Alright. So I've separated them, okay? And then, as I said, they need to be in a particular order before I push them into the connector end, okay? So I just need to straighten these out a bit. And that's what I'm doing now, okay? And these are definitely too long, so I'm going to have to cut them at some point, okay? So what I'm doing here is just straightening the wires so that they can actually go into the connector end properly without any problems, okay? Okay, I'm going to take off roughly about half of these, half of this, okay, about an inch or so, because they're definitely, as I said, they're definitely too long, okay? So we cut them, make sure they all are together. And you need a nice even cut. You don't want that one is longer than the other, because that's gonna that might create problems down the line, okay? So make sure there's an even cut. Okay, nice even cut there. Okay, now I need to arrange these in the order that I told you about earlier, okay? And we're going to be putting them in here, okay, in this connector end, okay? When we turn the connector end down like this manner, okay, we need to start first with the orange white, then the orange, then the green white, the blue white, the green, the brown white, and then the brown, okay? So the first thing that we need, the first wire that we need to put is the orange white, okay? So let me get this orange white wire here, okay? So it's a bit tricky because of how the wires are arranged in the sheath, okay? So I have my orange and white here wire first, okay? Next thing after that is the orange, okay? So let me get the orange here. You just have to rearrange them. So I have the white, orange, the orange, okay? After that I have the white, green, okay? So let me get the white, green one here. Just all the way in back. I'm gonna pull it around here. Right. So far so good. I have the white, orange, white, green, or the green, white, okay? After that we have to get the blue one, okay, which is here. So let me make some further adjustments, okay? Then after the blue we have the blue white, which is here, okay? Then we have the green, then the brown white, and then the brown at the end, okay? This is the order in which they're supposed to go in. Okay, when we are going to place them, okay, like this, where this thing here is underneath the connector end. Okay, so we'll actually put the wires in like that. Okay, and that's something that we'll be doing very shortly. We just need to just straighten the wires a bit to make sure that they are positioned properly. Okay, once these have been sorted out, we put them in this connector. Okay, this connector has a number of small holes or pathways in front here. Okay, that each wire goes in. Okay, and once those wires are in, we just get the tool here and we press these gold strips right here. The tool will press this thing in, they'll go on the wires, they'll lock in, they'll fasten them, okay, and they'll be secure so that the wire can come out. Okay, so we have the colors all sorted out, and the next thing that we'll do, I decided that we'll put them in the connector end. Okay, let's put them in. Okay, you need to push it right away up. Okay, okay, and I've pushed my wire as far as they can go. Okay, but as I said, next thing that you need to do is to secure them there, because you don't want them coming back out, right? And this is done by placing this connector end in this space here. Okay, so I'll do that now. I'm gonna turn it down like that. Okay, and send it through a bit. Okay, right. Okay, and you can see there. Okay, and I'm gonna clamp down on this thing as hard as I can, firmly as I can. Okay, and this, once this is done, this is going to secure the wires into the connector end. Okay, here goes. Oh, right. Okay, now that is done, okay, let me take it out. All right, and it has been secured. Okay, there's no possibility of it coming out. So, and the next thing would be to test your cable for connectivity. Okay, this can be done, as I said in a previous episode, by connecting it to your laptop, putting it into a network point or your ADSL modem, and if you see on your computer indications that you have connectivity, that means that you are ready to go. Okay, as I said, there's also a number of devices that can be used to test these twisted pairs, and essentially what they test for, they test to ensure that each of the wires that have been placed in here, okay, that they actually have gone right up and touch where they're supposed to be touching. Okay, but if that doesn't happen, that means that you have a situation where you have problems with connectivity and reliability, because each of these wires is supposed to go up there. And if you look closely, okay, look closely, okay, you will see that the wire is supposed to go right up at the top. You can actually see the colors there. Okay, the wire is supposed to go right up at the top. Okay, if they're not, you might have issues, right? So the device, this end will go to the device, and it will test the device to ensure that it will test the connection to make sure that all the wires are up and that all are functioning and can receive data. Okay, but if you don't have that, you just simply plug it into your laptop and your ADSL or to your network point, and once you see that activity going, you know that you have connectivity. If you have an ADSL modem at home and you made a cable and you want to, if it is working, and you can connect the cable and you're getting on the internet, that means that you've been successful in your task of making the network cable. Okay, and that is all for now. As I said, this is something that can be done if you don't have the finances to actually buy cable.